Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. And in today's video I'm gonna show you two looks with the Witch of the Wildflower palette by Dievrune Cosmetics. This is my first time trying this brand. I bought this palette on Monolith, which I will link down below in case it's still available. I don't know that right now, but I'll link it as well. And if you're from the EU, you can definitely shop over there. I've wanted to try this brand ever since they came out with the first palette, the kind of long purple one. I don't know if it was like a moth something. I think it was something like that. That one was beautiful. Then the dewdrops, I think that's how it was called. I also wanted that one, but like was too busy and then it wasn't available. So finally, I got a chance. And I'm so happy I bought this one. Like, so far I've been so happy about that. So let me show you swatches, two looks with this palette, and a more thorough review. And kind of like a first impressions as well. And I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. And in case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows. I love like special shades and fun color stories and trying out new brands. So in case that's something that you're interested in, I'll be super happy to see you here again. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this. Okay, so here I am with another review video. This time it's gonna be The Witch of the Wildflower by Dievrune Cosmetics. This is my first time using Dievrune Cosmetics. And I just had to pick this beautiful 9 pan. This one is the Spooky Friendoween collection. So I've already primed my lids with the Beauty Bay primer, and I think we're gonna play with this column of matte shades. So I'm gonna start with the deepest shade, which is the purple Dot Flags. And I'm just gonna build up the outer corner because I feel like that's gonna look really nice. And I love these tones with that like kind of orangey yellow. That's gonna look beautiful. So here we go. I haven't swatched this yet. I will swatch it a little bit later. Oh, that's deep purple. I love that. And I'm not really seeing much of fallout, and I always like, I try to be super gentle in the pan, but you know, sometimes you just pick up a lot, you know. I'm not gonna be like boop, you know. I use the palettes the way that I use them. Sometimes I guess I can be a little bit clumsy and like, you know, maybe go a little bit more heavy-handed. But I mean, like, the palettes should be able to travel with you and like, you know, they should be able to endure something. So I don't think me being a little bit heavy-handed should really like ruin the palette. But yeah, I think something like this, kind of for now. Then I'm gonna take kind of more fluffier brush, and I'm gonna use the lighter purple, which is called Starward. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's just such a beautiful kind of like neon-y, vibrant purple. Oh, yes. So I'm gonna kind of blend the edges of this. And I also kind of want to have it here in the middle. And I think I'm gonna use that on the lower lash line as well. Just because like it looks like a really fun color. Oh yes. Yep. Okay, so I have the purple portion. I also did the lower lash line, so I just used the lighter shade on the lower lashes and then tight lined the darker shade just kind of in the outer lower part. And then we're gonna use this beautiful shade called the Dandelion Tea. It's such like it is such a beautiful yellowy orange, and it's exactly in the middle between yellow and orange. It's kind of, at least to me, like I kind of feel like it's exactly the shade right in between, and I love these right in between shades. And wow, that is so pigmented. That is beautiful. Wow. Wow. Okay. I love this so much. This is amazing. Oh, this is my favorite shade right now. Like, I'm sorry, but if this shade doesn't cure your depression, nothing else will. Like, it is so gorgeous, and it's so happy and just so warm and cuddly, and wow. Okay, I love this shade. Like, let's see, if I'm gonna hit pan in this by the end of the year. No, but like, it's so gorgeous. Let me use that in the lower lash line, on the lower lash line as well. Oh, I just love shades like these, especially with purples. Like, that's so gorgeous, and it's gonna look so nice with the greens as well. I love that you have like a green trio, or like kind of greenish trio, and then purplish trio, or you can mix them like this, and all of these options will be just spectacular. You can really use this in all different ways without people knowing that you're using the same palette, essentially. And I love that. And this is like, that's really hard, because usually if you have 9 pans, they're either really weird and like it's a cool color story, but in theory, but realistically you don't have enough shades there to kind of create a whole look, because either you're missing light shades, deepening shades, or the shades that are there are just kind of not really cohesive together. Or the other problem that you usually get, by the way, I'm using the NYX glitter primer, is that you're just gonna create a monochromatic palette, which there's nothing wrong about monochromatic palettes, and if it's a 9 pan, I'm okay with it, even though I don't use them as often. But you know, in a 9 pan, I can get behind that. But I also just kind of, I know that I'll always prefer a color story that gives me more than just like, because I don't need a palette to give me 9 green shades. I could just look through my collection and find 9 green shades if I want to do green look. Like, that's pretty easy to do. Everybody can do that. But it's kind of hard to come up with a color story for your look if you only have monochromatic palettes. Then you really have to like find which shades could be fun together, what is kind of unexpected and stuff like that. So that is the real like art in it. And I just love when brands can like make you kind of figure out new color stories and kind of let you play more with colors. And usually these are the type of palettes that always like kind of push me to be better at just, I don't know, creating fun looks, blending shades together and stuff like that. So I'm always so appreciative of color stories like these and palettes like these. Kind of thinking what I'm gonna do. I could use all the shimmers today. And I kind of wanted to do that originally and see how they would look like with this trio opposed to this trio. But I think we're gonna do the this purple shade called Genius Lotzi. And oh, that looks pretty. And then I'm gonna decide. Yay, sparkle! Wait, is that also green in there? Yeah, it's purple to kind of blue and scaly, like greenish blue color, kind of like turquoisey color. Oh, that's pretty. And maybe that would look nice with the other look that I had planned. Well, whatever. it's still gorgeous. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. And they pick up so nicely on the brush. They feel very soft and like you can't feel them on the lids. It seems to be like a really soft, lightweight sparkle. But on the eyes it looks beautiful and I don't have any fallout. I love these type of shimmer formulas. Now I'm gonna take a inner corner brush and I'm kind of curious to see the middle shade because that one looks kind of flaky and jelly. And I kind of want to see if like how it's gonna look on the eyes and how it's gonna stay. So it's called the Floriography, this one. And as I said, it's a split pen. I'm gonna use the kind of goldier, yellowy, orangey side of it, not the blue side. Let me kind of try to... Yeah, these flaky shades are kind of hard to pick up, especially if they're very jelly. And it's not my favorite like multi-chrome formula. But personally, because first of all, usually they crease on me like crazy. And second of all, oh, this is really pretty. And second of all, they're kind of hard to use because they are so flaky. But then like I don't want to use my finger with these, which is usually the best way to do that, because then I'm gonna have it all over my face. Cause like I have really big fingers. But I guess we're gonna try that. So I'm using my pinky. That is such a vibrant yellowy orange. Wow. Let me actually use a clean finger to just kind of like blend it out a little bit. And I feel like with these jelly flaky shades, you kind of have to like pat them down to kind of make the formula less flaky and more, I don't know, just like nicer on the eyes. Wow, that is such an orangey yellow. I did not expect that when I first saw that in the pan. So I will do the second eye and I'll be right back. But the sparkle of this, it's so beautiful. I don't know how well you can see it, but like it is so beautiful. I think this look is just so gorgeous and fun, and I'm definitely like really happy about this look. To finish it off, I used this like little flower and little butterfly from this kind of box. It's like a nail accessory box that I got on Shein. But I don't know, this color story and the cover art and everything, it kind of really, like, it's very springy to me. It makes me really think of spring, and I wanted to kind of focus on that in this look. And I think it looks really, really cute and fun. So that's the Witch of the Wildflower. And then on my face, the blush and highlighter, I have the ColourPop All Laced Up Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Blush. I'm really trying to pan this one, and I just wanted to have like a little bit of warmth in the face. But also I used the NYX and the Fade collection highlighter. This one is the Light Bender. And I used the pinky purpley side because I don't know, like it's very fairy-like. It kind of makes me think of butterflies, and I thought let's bring in some of the purple. Then I have the Salmona gel liner in the shade 3. This one is from Odin's Eye. It's like a yellow waterline pencil. On my lips I have this clear gloss from Essence. It's the Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss, and I've added some eyeshadow. This one, like, I've actually did that really long time ago, but I don't know, I always forget that I have this. But today I just wanted to do like something that's gonna be neutral but still sparkly. Then I have the Maybelline Superstay concealer in the shade 10. brows and primers are the same, and then the false lashes mascara by Essence. And I also used my Suva UV Taffy Hydra FX palette, and I've used the yellow shade. Let me actually open it. I've used the yellow shade called Cuddle Cake. Mine is kind of dirty, but it works, so whatever. And am I wearing anything else? Let me take a look. I don't think I'm wearing anything else. So yeah, this is the first look with the... So this is the first look with the Wildflower, the Witch of the Wildflower palette. And I mean, how fun is this? It's just really like happy, funny, cute little look. And I had such a great time with this. Like the mattes are so wonderful and they blend really nicely and they are very pigmented. And the shimmers so far seem really nice. Let's see how much the yellow shade will crease, like the multi-chrome shimmer shade, because it was very jelly and you had to really like, or at least I tried to like really soften it and like really kind of blend it all over the lid to not have too much on one place, because that usually causes the creasing. So hopefully it will work. We'll see about that. Wow, this is just so pretty. I could look at this all day, and I love the purple that shifts to like blue and then green. I think it's gonna be so pretty with these green shades. I can't wait to try the other three mattes and this beautiful shimmer that looks to be like a pink to orange to kind of like yellowy green. Hi guys, I'm so sorry, but for some reason the audio for this got like really weird, so I decided to do this part as voiceover. The end part of this video with kind of like the review and everything, unfortunately, is with this horrible audio. So I hope you're gonna be, mindful of that and you're not gonna have too much problems with that. I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened because I haven't changed anything about my setup, and like I was right next to the camera, so I don't understand why it recorded such a weird sound. Maybe it's gonna get a little bit better with the editing, but I don't really think it does. So just please forgive me for that. But today I'm kind of using the other three shades, and I kind of did like a yellow, then a purple wing, and then a green liner underneath the wing. It's not a shape that I've ever done before, but I just really love it. I think it's so cool and so different, and I was just really enjoying this one. And then I kind of blended out the liner onto the lower lash line, and I was really happy about this. And for shimmers, I used the orange shimmer. This one is a little bit jellier than the purple one, but it's still really beautiful and it doesn't grease, and it looks just, I mean, look at this. It's such a beautiful, shiny, sparkly shade. And I think it's just really, really beautiful. And then the last shade is the like middle shade, and because it's a split pan, I used the kind of like cooler part of the split pan because I used the warmer one with the previous look. So sorry for the complication. Okay, so the second look is finished. I only added 3 things. So I have the Essence False Lashes Mascara, then a Super Stay Concealer by Maybelline, and a Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Glow. I was kind of thinking about doing purple waterline, but I've been wearing purple a lot lately. So I just wanted to change it up to not be boring, I guess. For myself, to not be boring. I don't have blush or highlighter. Well, I used the... God, what am I wearing today? When I was doing my makeup in the morning, I used the Chiffon blush by Colourpop and the Heart of Gold heart-shaped highlighter by Colourpop as well. I don't know if there's still anything left, because when I was taking off my eye look, the previous one, I just kind of went over my like lower lash and under eye and kind of like swept it all away, so I don't really think there's that much of blush or highlight or highlighter on my face, but if there is any, if you can see any, it's those two, because I'm kind of banning these products. So yeah, this is the look. Let me actually show you a little bit more of a close-up. It's so pretty. I don't normally have a shape like this, so it's a little bit different for me than what I normally do. There's a little bit of separation happening here because I kind of dragged the middle shade there, and I don't know, it's probably just the fact that this is my second eye look today, and you know, your skin gets a little bit different and weird, and I took it off with I took the previous makeup off with a oil cleanser, and I haven't put anything else on my eyelids, so normally they would probably like, there's probably a little bit of oil or like the layer still on there. What I will say though, the middle shade definitely is a lot jellier and flakier, and you do have to kind of, first of all, you have to get the brush there for real, and I know it just kind of takes a little bit longer to put it on your eyes because it's kind of like, it doesn't really, a lot of brushes don't really pick that product up very easily, but then like, especially since it's split pan, using your fingers using your fingers would be really complicated. So yeah, that's like the only downside. Um, but I love this color story. It's so beautiful. As I said, it's kind of like a grungy spring garden type color story. I love the colorful looks we've been able to do, but I really can't wait to try like the monochromatic purple look and the monochromatic kind of like yellowy green look with this, and there's definitely a couple other combinations that we can do that I haven't done previously, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this color story. I think it's a wonderful small little palette. The mattes are so wonderful, so smooth and easy to blend, easy to use, very pigmented, um, and just like such a gorgeous, smooth, rich colors. And then the shimmers, I really love the two, like the bottom and the top one, because of how finely milled they are, and they don't crease, and they just genuinely have so many beautiful shifts. And I love the undertones and the shifts of the inner corner. Like it's such a fun shade. I haven't swatched this palette yet. Like I've been kind of waiting to do my looks. I haven't even took photos of her. I think I'm gonna have to search through my gallery, but I think I haven't even took pictures of this yet. So yeah, um, this one is definitely a beautiful palette. I I hope I'm gonna be able to try more from Dievrune in the future, because if this is their regular formula, I need more. I love that this is magnetic. It's slightly bigger than a regular 9 pen, I think. I don't have any 9 pen packaging here right now, but I'm pretty sure that they're usually itty bitty smaller, because the pens are the normal size, and I feel like the borders are a little bit bigger than usual. But maybe that's just me. I'm gonna have to compare that to my other 9 pen palettes to see. But in the hand, it feels slightly bigger. But I love that it's really light and really sleek and like thin. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really nice to just kind of store everywhere. I don't like bulky packaging, so this is amazing. If you couldn't see the magnetic pens and like the little, I don't know how you call these little things, I wouldn't even know that this is magnetic. Like it genuinely doesn't look magnetic. But the magnets in this like are pretty strong. I've actually kind of tried to take the shades out, and they're really there. Like they stay there, and the magnet is really strong. So I love that about this palette, because sometimes if you don't have a good magnet there, the shades can kind of like lift from the bottom packaging and kind of like move inside the palette, and that usually leads them to shatter really easily. So I just love that this has a proper magnet in there. I love everything about the aesthetics, and just can't wait to use this more. I think this is just a wonderful small little palette that gives you so much. Like you have yellow, green, pink, purple, you have beautiful multichromes, beautiful, really vibrant mattes. Obviously, if you like kind of like pastel-y mattes, you're probably not really gonna like this, because even the lighter shades, they are more, not really neon, but kind of like really vibrant, grungy colors. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's not pastel, it's not neon, it's just super vibrant. And yeah, love this one. So let me know what you think about this palette. Let me know let me know which of these looks you prefer. And if you want to see this palette again in some kind of like daily makeup entry for my makeup diaries or anything like that, I'll definitely be happy for your suggestion. And I can't wait to play with her more and kind of figure out where I'm gonna rank her in my yearly ranking, because I think this one could be pretty high, but I'll obviously have to like test her more to see how everything performs. And I need to wear her to work one day, because the first look that I did was on Sunday, so I haven't worn it. I haven't worn it as long as during the week, because I have to get up really early and I do my makeup at like 5:30. But obviously during weekends I usually do my makeup at like 9, sometimes 10, sometimes 11. I do go to bed a little bit later though in the evening. So, but yeah, I don't get up that early on weekends. So I definitely want to test this out in like a regular weekday to see how well they last, because I usually wear the makeup for like, I don't know, 15 hours. And then you can really tell if anything separates. Especially I need to test the middle shades, because like it's not really like creasing. I can just see a little bit of separation in this annoying area that I have a lot of different, like a lot of texture and a lot of little wrinkles. So that's like the only little issue that I could have with this. And yeah, it like feels a little stickier that the previous shades felt. But as I said, that could be the primer and the fact that this is my second look. So yeah, I love this orange shade. Like from this angle for me, it's a vibrant orange, but then I move a little bit and it's gold, and then when I do this completely and like look this way, it's kind of pink. And then this in the beginning part, well, this is still the original orange shade, and now here it's like yellowy green, kind of similar to this matte shade actually. And in the inner corner, it like goes from really vibrant green to gold to kind of this bluish based color to almost like neutrally like champagne color, I would say. It's mind blowing. I love this one. It's so beautiful. It's exactly the type of tones that I love. Like I love purples with yellows. I love greens. Obviously, it's my favorite color in the world. So this is just a perfect combo. Actually, yeah. Lately, I've been wearing a lot of purples, and yeah, greens. Obviously, I need them. So I just love this. I just love this so much. I think they did a really good job. So definitely let me know what you think about this palette and this video. And let me know if you've tried the other palette from this collection or any of the previous collections that they've had. And what was your opinion, and how often you use these palettes and stuff like that. I would love to know what was your experience and all these other types of information. So definitely let me know down below. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed the past like couple reviews that I've been filming. There's definitely a lot more coming because I've been kind of shopping, and there's still the Black Friday thing happening. So oopsie. But definitely let me know what you think about this plan, and I'll be super happy to see you in another with another video. So bye.